Hello, welcome to this update. So let's see this severe weather here. We still have this system there. There were a bunch of tornado warnings and severe thunderstorms this morning in Texas and during the night as well in Oklahoma. And this line is already in Louisiana and Arkansas and some spots there. So these severe storms will continue throughout today into tonight, and we still have this enhanced risk, but now it's extended further east, all the way to the Florida Panhandle and like westernmost Alabama, a few spots there. No westernmost, easternmost Alabama into kind of into Georgia, and a slight risk there, and the marginal goes all the way into Illinois. So we still have the 10% tornado threat in those areas and a big area of hatched now. So, like most of Louisiana, spots of eastern Texas, Mississippi, and parts of Alabama too, even to the Florida Panhandle, some hatched. And a 5% and a 2%, and the 2% goes all the way up to Kansas. So be careful, some strong tornadoes possible in that 10%, plus wind 30% and hatched, especially in Mississippi, spots of Louisiana and in Arkansas, and the 30% goes all the way to Florida. So please be careful those damaging winds and hail, just 5% hail. But just like I showed you there, this is already happening now. So please stay safe. There's here like severe thunderstorms and the threat for tornadoes, damaging winds, and isolated hail are possible today. The lower Mississippi Valley into the southeast. A couple of strong tornadoes will be possible, and they do mention strong tornadoes. So please be careful. Have multiple ways to receive warnings and have a plan, a place to go to stay safe. So let's see, tomorrow for Wednesday, still an enhanced risk. So they just updated this earlier today, and there's now an enhanced risk for tomorrow in the Carolinas and Southern Virginia, and a slight risk. The slight risk goes all the way to northern Pennsylvania and a marginal too, and the marginal goes all the way down to central Florida. So please be careful. It's 5% tornado tomorrow, North and South Carolina, in a few spots in Virginia too, and a 2% tornado from Florida to Pennsylvania. So please be careful there. The main threat is the wind, 30% chance of damaging winds tomorrow and hatched for potential hurricane force winds too. So please stay safe, and a 15 and a 5% as well. So please be careful. There's hail just 15% further north, kind of into West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina, still in Virginia. So be careful those areas. An intensifying line of thunderstorms may become capable of producing strong damage and wind gusts and a few tornadoes as it overspreads the eastern Carolinas, southeastern Virginia, mid Wednesday morning for Wednesday afternoon. So please stay safe there. Be careful tomorrow. Day three is kind of calm, just a storm or two there on the west. But please be careful. There's still the extreme fire danger today in Texas for Tuesday, day one. Still shows an extreme there. Southern Texas, Western Texas, New Mexico. So please stay safe. That fire danger. And there's a critical as well, an elevated, and also elevated spot to the Appalachians. So stay safe. There's day two as well. Not really anything, but on day four and day five, it starts again in Western Texas and Oklahoma. Not Oklahoma, Western Texas and New Mexico because of more winds there Thursday to Friday. This might be later, like Friday or something. So please stay safe. Those areas. And did show day four there, but here it's written as Thursday, day three. So just take that as day three, Thursday, a critical. So please stay safe. There's still like here the yellow, the severe weather, some heavy rain, flash flooding, but especially the heavy snow from Nebraska to northern Michigan, spots in South Dakota as well, and in Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and a spot to freeze rain possible in New York and Ontario, and Minnesota and South Dakota. So please be careful. There's like some mixed precipitation in the west and a few spots of snow as well. Uh, the Rockies high plains. There's day two. Why is this moving so much here? The severe storms move east, and the heavy snow still shows in spots in the upper Midwest. So be careful. Still spotted to freezing rain. The northeast, some precipitation, and in Canada, some freezing rain too, and the snow and some heavy snow, some out in southwest. Day two and day three shows even a spot of freezing rain possible in Nebraska and some heavier snow, Wyoming, California, and northern Utah, and a few spots there. So be careful those areas. There's still the blizzard going on. Multi-hazard storm the plains in Midwest. A powerful low pressure system moved to the Central Plains this morning, intensifies to near record strength for March as it moves to the Midwest towards the Great Lakes. Later today and Wednesday, blizzard conditions, high winds and flash flooding, dust storms, and critical to extreme fire conditions are expected for central southern US. And see Storm Prediction Center key messages regarding the severe weather threat. Yeah, I showed you that. I showed you the severe weather, not the key messages. But yeah, stay safe. There's heavy snow and strong wind to create a whiteout conditions across parts of the Central Plains, Midwest today. These conditions make travel treacherous and potentially life-threatening. If you must travel, carry a winter survival kit. Be prepared for rapid deteriorating conditions. So please stay safe. Chance of at least moderate in airbags very high in Iowa, Nebraska. Please stay safe. Dangerous high wind, fire, and dust storm risk. So gusts 60 to 90 mile per hour gusts, the central southern high plains, to make dangerous travel and very hazardous, especially for hyperfire vehicles. Power outages due to downed power lines will occur across portion of the plains, where widespread critical to extreme fire danger and fire conditions persist across the southern high plains today, blowing dust to lead to sudden drops in visibility. So please stay safe there. There's the marginal and the slight risk for excessive rainfall, so be careful that rain there and a flash flood or two. Day two, a marginal Southern California and the marginal in the Northeast as well. Be careful, some landslide threat there. There's day three, still in Southern California. Day four and day five, nothing. So the snow shows there Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Iowa that high risk of snow there and more in Nebraska too. So stay safe. Day two in California, Nevada on the west again, and to Canada very high in northern Michigan. Day three shows more snow. Wisconsin, not Wisconsin, Wyoming, especially Colorado, Utah, some spots there, and in California, Nevada. Please be careful. Day four, maybe something to Southern Rockies. Day five, day six, day seven, maybe on the west again. But stay safe. There's the winter storms severity index still shows those moderates there because of the blizzard. So stay safe. And I don't know why this doesn't zoom and it just here good. So shows some majors, the mountains in California too because of the system there. The snow, so the very high elevations and extreme there too. So stay safe in those areas. And yeah, so please be careful. There's the her here shows that line of storms happening now, and this keeps going there. So right now it's kind of in Louisiana and Arkansas, like I showed you there. So it's leaving in eastern Texas and already some tornado warnings in Louisiana. But by the time you watch this, it will be different, of course. But the show there, like later, it continues through Louisiana, those areas, and to Mississippi, especially these southern areas, the highest tornado threat, and that heavy rain further north there. So please stay safe. This goes shows more storms continuing this line into tonight into Alabama. The Florida Panel still shows a very decent line here. Some damaging winds as you see this surface cycle deepening there, the plains, and then all this rain further north. It doesn't show the snow here, but I'll show you in another model. So this keeps going into tomorrow there on the east, especially later tomorrow in North Carolina, a very decent line of storms there. Might have some big damaging winds. So especially like later, like mid-morning into the afternoon in Virginia, those areas. So please be careful those storms tomorrow, and you can see that moisture returning across the west there, some rain and snow. So be careful. There's the significant tornado perimeter in Texas there. This goes and still shows later. So let's go a little bit later. Still shows mainly central southern Louisiana, the highest parameters. But later, like this afternoon or this evening, wait, why doesn't this get out of here? Sorry, here it shows more into Mississippi and spots in eastern Louisiana choose some higher parameters. And let's just go zoom in here because uh, it's better to see. So shows like spots in Mississippi, even some purples there. This goes and later still some, but not as strong maybe. And then so like by tonight, some parameters into the Florida Panhandle too, but not as strong. But here, if I move this to the southeast, maybe does show as some more yellows into Florida there. And by Wednesday, tomorrow shows some there, the Carolinas, but doesn't show anything that crazy. But does did show a few yellows there. But just stay safe, please. Be careful there. Now the storm relative list it does show the tracks there of the strongest storms in northern Louisiana, Oklahoma. I think it already happened there because it's already in Louisiana, but it does show like a lot in Alabama too, and eventually in the Carolinas there. So stay safe. Please be careful those areas. And there's the Cape here too, like most unstable Cape, and this is already tomorrow. So here Tuesday shows it doesn't show that much Cape. Maybe later this afternoon in Louisiana shows Tuesday there. Now it's Tuesday, so some more there. There's the just the regular Cape, mixed layer Cape, so 1,400 joules per kilogram, but nothing that crazy. The most unstable, I think I showed you. So please stay safe those storms. These winds are still insane, so some 70, 65 mile per gust in a few spots there to Western Texas, 64, 62, so 55, 63 now Parkas. So please stay safe. And they did mention the possibility of even 90 Malpargus, like some Mays or something, some Malpargus, a specific spot or two shows some high winds. Nebraska, two not areas in Arkansas, Louisiana, some 54 Malpargus, some 51, and this just the wind by itself. It's not the thunderstorms. The thunderstorms might have even close to hurricane force winds. So please be careful. And the models right here. So there's the her too. The her's not that excited because it even shows less than the European, but it shows some 67 Malpargus in some spots there. Even Texas, some 63, and this array very strong. So please stay safe. Tuesday, Wednesday, but it does increase. Don't get me wrong there. It does increase later. So the herd does show like into tonight. So this like at midnight or something shows some 77 Malpargus just west of Kansas City. Some 79 Malpargus, nearly 80 kilometer per Malpargus in a few spots there. So that is so strong, and the cyclone deepening right there. So please stay safe. This is a massive thing, massive wind event. And in the Appalachians, boy, it might get close to 92 Malpar gusts. So please stay safe, and shows more in Kentucky too. Spots in West Virginia as this line goes there, and further into Wednesday, it does show this to the eastern seaboard there. Some 51 Malpargus, 64, 59, and those storms could have gusts close to 75 and even a Malpargus. So please stay safe. It shows in New York too, stronger, some 61 Malpargus, even 64. This goes still strong in the plains and Midwest by like Wednesday night, spots there in Illinois and Iowa. This goes by the end of this run, still shows in Michigan, Indiana, slightly stronger, and some spots there in the Atlantic, the Appalachians still, and starting down the west again, in Arizona, some spots there in Southern California, those mountains. So stay safe, please be careful. There's the icon here too shows those winds there. A similar thing to the icon and the European are showing the strongest parts in the panhandle of Texas and Colorado, some spots there today, and also where the extreme fire danger is, Western Texas and New Mexico. So please stay safe. There's the name too, but it, most often it exaggerates, but the name seems relatively calm comparing to the other models. So yeah, stay safe those areas. So let's see here if there's like rain. So for the rain until Friday shows the most in Iowa, some 2 inches by the European, and there's snow there as well. Some close to 1 inch, some spots to the south, some 1.5 inches, but this is the European. So let's put the her for some more precise data. Shows even in Kansas City spots to 3 inches the her, but this changes all the time as well. But by like close to 2 inches, spots of the south, the Appalachians. So be aware of the rain as well. In California, alright, less than 1 inch, starting some spots there. In Iowa, some 2 inches or more, shows more in Pennsylvania too, more spots there. So stay safe and be careful those areas. Now there's the European more long range until March 13th. So by March 13th, the European should like 6 inches northern Florida. There'll probably be more fronts crisscrossing there. And it does show in California, so some 3 inches, close to 4 inches. some spots there, central Northern California, a lot in Pacific Canada, northernmost Washington, some. So stay safe. Mm, For these temperatures, I won't go too deep today because I, I made videos every single day, and every day I talk about the temperatures, the wind, and everything. So I want to focus more on the severe weather today. But let's just give a quick recap here. Shows like still in Canada, very cold, some minus 20s and 30s in Nunavut in Celsius, and northern Quebec still, and still kind of better on the west, but still cold. Sometimes in Manitoba, like Friday morning, close to minus 26, so minus 30. Spots in Nunavut to minus 31, and still those negative temperatures in the south there. So this goes in the US, mainly in the north, and but as the system comes, there's this cold air behind the system, some 20s, 30s Fahrenheit. Then this goes there, shows eventually by Friday some 20s, 30s the northeast as well, some 60s, even close to 70 in Texas. This goes in the afternoon, southern Texas close to 90 Fahrenheit by the European by Saturday afternoon, the 8th, cold on the Rockies, some things in single digits still, and the northern areas, and does show this front by Sunday morning, some 40s, not 40s, but some 50s down to the Gulf. Let's just put this in Fahrenheit, so we're not so guessing. So show some 50s there, so even to 36 in Texas, the European, some 20s the northeast. By that time, still very cold, so minus 30 central northern Canada, and cold across the east too. So this goes there, and yeah, by March 12th, kind of warm there, but still cold in the north, but no major cold blast or anything. It's kind of okay now, except for northernmost Canada. So stay safe in those areas. There, the systems here. So shows there this big system now. The snow there in the plains, the severe storms and some snow like Western Canada, a few spots in the northwest, and this system does snow in the Rockies Thursday, late Wednesday to Thursday, a few spots in Central Canada too, and this system continues. So this is Thursday. Alright, it shows this system with some rain in Maine, the snow into Quebec and Ontario, and that ice there in Quebec to Newfoundland. Some snow at the same time, shows some snow western and southern Alaska, some spots in the mountains there. Thursday, this goes, some light snow spreading to Yukon and British Columbia, and this continues in Quebec and Labrador, more snow and some ice there in between, some rain in Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and then the does show this snow still by Friday, spots in New York, Ontario, potential. This new guy here in the plains, Nebraska. So the European does have some snow, Nebraska and Iowa, spots a lot in Wyoming. So this goes there. Does show like Saturday, a thing or two on the east, especially in eastern Canada, and a few systems on the Pacific as well. But this is Saturday, the 8th, shows the storms on the Gulf Coast again into northern Florida that might bring that heavy rain. And once again, more systems there on the west, March 11th, maybe March 12th. So just as a recap, but we'll keep watching. So stay safe in those areas for some. So here, why did I go here? Here's some snowfall amounts. So I'm not sure if this is in inches, but let's see. So yeah, it is. So just until Friday here, the European, it does have 12 inches, spots in Iowa, Yes, some 13 inches. Does have more to Minnesota as well. Some 9 inches, spots to fish 16 inches in northern Michigan. And does have some more Nebraska, 7 inches. A lot in Wyoming, some 12 inches. Some 14 in Utah, 5 central Utah, some 12 mountains in southern Utah. More in Colorado, some scarred areas of 10 inches, 9 inches, like 1 inch, 2 inches. The mountain is close to 11 inches. So stay safe. The Sierra Nevada too shows 11 inches, 9 inches, spots in Nevada. So yeah, stay safe. And this is until Friday, February until Thursday. That does decrease there because the snow will still be in the Rockies. So just from this system now, Tuesday shows the Europeans 10 inches in Iowa, 7 inches in Wisconsin, northern Michigan to 16 inches, even some in Missouri. But just until Wednesday does decrease a little bit down to 9 inches in Iowa, so 9.7, with Wisconsin just 7 inches, and until Friday, some 13 inches in Wisconsin. The European shows that the GFS like 12, 13 inches in Iowa, until Friday, some 16 northern Michigan, spots in Nebraska too. Does have some in Kansas. The GFS is even snow in Kansas. The icon does have in Missouri some too, spots in the Appalachians. So yeah, stay safe in those areas. And here for like centimeters, does show a lot in True Ontario. From this, some 35 centimeters, some 28, 27, especially this area central Ontario off of Lake Superior where the most snow will occur there. So shows some 32 centimeters, 25 spots in Newfoundland Labrador as well, some 27, 23 centimeters. So be careful. There's the European too, and it might be higher because sometimes these models have different ideas. So there's the European close to 34 inches in Ontario, spots in Quebec as well. Shows more in Labrador, some spots there. So stay safe and starting on the west as well. So already by Friday, some 8 centimeters, 7, 10 centimeters spots there. And until March 12th, shows in British Columbia some 142 centimeters, 149, 44. The European, the GFS further north with 125 centimeters does have some clippers, maybe Central Canada until March 12th. The icon has like 145 centimeters until March 12th, British Columbia, and some more scared in Alaska as well. So more Labrador and some in Atlantic Canada. So stay safe from these systems. In Canada, shows like more wind into Ontario, especially Lake Superior, some spots there. So where's this? Here. Toronto's power here. So shows some 74 Premier Pargus, and even maybe even higher. And then 76, this goes there. Shows like this is by Thursday, spots in Eastern Quebec too. And then Thursday, this does go somewhere into Nova Scotia, but nothing that crazy. Spots near Newfoundland as well. So Thursday there, this goes. And the European, the icon does increase more in Western Newfoundland there. To 102 km per Gus, spots in Central Western Newfoundland as well, to 100, and the icon does a crazy thing in New Hampshire, close to 70 mile per Gus, and there's the European, it's way lighter in New Hampshire, and also in Newfoundland just shows some 88, some 90 kilometer per Gus. The GFS has its own ideas. So shows Friday, this goes there. The GFS like Saint-Pierre Miquelon, 212, some 109 in southern Newfoundland, and it goes there. So stay safe. Those winds too. Be careful the wind chills and the temperatures like Canada, northern US. And let's just see. The herd too shows those temperatures there. Before the snow here shows like, let's see if it will cooperate. So yeah, it does show the herd more to northern Michigan. If I put this in inches again, so that shows some 25 inches spots in northern northern the UP of Michigan, shows spots in Wisconsin some 13 inches, in Iowa some 4, 6 inches, close to 10 inches, southern Minnesota even 12, shows some, even northern Arkansas shows some spots in the Appalachians, and shows like in Kansas 7 inches, 5 inches, and a lot into Ontario, Quebec there, some into northern Maine, and more areas starting on the west there. True. So stay safe and don't allow. I don't know what happened there. Here, so there's the storm is happening now, and please stay safe. Have a very reliable way to receive warnings, and feel free to check our Discord server. There are some warnings there too, but not all of them. But please stay safe. Those storms, we can update this page here to see if there's something else. That there's still some tornado warnings there, but please stay safe and be careful. And also, this is winter. Be careful with fog in a few spots too. And I almost forgot to show you the warnings here. This happened yesterday too. So let's see here. We still have these blizzard warnings in Iowa, those spots there, in Kansas, spots in Nebraska too. So you just go here, click on blizzard warning. You have all the information here. So blizzard conditions expected, total snow amounts between 3 and 6 inches, with a few higher amounts near Minnesota border. So and it's close to 65 mile per gust. You can click on the ones in Kansas as well, and they do mention close to 70 mile per gust. And just click on any warning here to see everything. They like blowing dust advisories, the red flag, severe storm tornado, and already some winter storm on the west there, and in the north some winter storm warnings. So some flood watches, and please stay safe.